In this video, I'm going to be showing you a recent purchase of mine. I purchased the Schmincke Horadam Gouache. Hopefully I said that correctly. I've been eyeing this set for quite a long time. This is a very expensive set to buy, in my opinion. It's about 175 US dollars. I was able to find it for 120 US dollars though, which was pretty awesome as I've been saving up for this for a while. This set comes in a tin, a Schmincke tin. It is super nice. I really like these tins. They are compact. They have mixing wells. They're easy to clean. The only thing to be cautious of is that they do stain. That's something that doesn't really bother me, but it could bother others. It's a very nice durable case. This set includes the colors Ivory Black, Burnt Sienna, Titanium Gold Ochre, Helio Green Bluish, Ultramarine Deep, Madder Lake Deep, Cadmium Red Hue, Cadmium Yellow Hue, Lemon Yellow, Titanium White. 3 colors stood out for me. These colors have a lower Lightfast rating. They have a 3 or below star rating, so that would be the Lemon Yellow, Cadmium Red Hue, and then the Madder Lake Deep. Eventually, these would be the first 3 colors that I replace. I will be doing a Lightfast test to test how long these colors actually will last in the sun or what happens when they fade. And then I will probably just be mostly using these colors though in my sketchbook until I replace them with colors that have a higher Lightfast rating. Here I'll be swatching the colors out that I'll be using for my Lightfast test. I place these in a window facing the sun for about a year, just to see what happens. For this test, I am doing 1 swatch of the gouache directly straight from the tube, and then I'll do a second swatch below it where it's a little bit watered down. So this, I'll be able to see opacity as you add water, and then from the Lightfast test, I'll be able to see how it fades over time and if there are any issues. Things to note about this brand specifically: they are known to be the best gouache paints out there. They're top of the line. They are expensive, probably for that reason. They're known to be Lightfast, super opaque, easy to use, and just a nice, creamy, soft texture. The other gouaches that I currently use that I also really like are the Turner gouaches. It's the Turner Design Gouache. I really like those. And they are at a more accessible price point, and they, in my opinion, work really, really well. Although I'm currently kind of just using them in my sketchbook. It is rewettable. The Holbein Acryl Gouache is not rewettable. So it's nice to have like 2 different types of gouache to work with. The Holbein Acryl Gouache is hit or miss as far as Lightfastness. You just have to be cautious of what colors you use if you're using them to sell to clients, because obviously we don't want our work fading over time for a client. So I primarily use those in my sketchbook too. Pretty much everything I do, I use in my sketchbook. I don't really sell too much original art to begin with. Mostly the original art that I do sell is watercolor, and those I've already figured out like what colors are gonna last over time. So when painting, I think that's just a really good thing to keep in mind.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further, away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries, we'll make our own way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd, just you and me together. It will all seem better outside, just us in the sky. Part of this circus, is it an A? Feels like a heavy burden.
Now I'm finally getting to testing the white, and the one thing I was concerned about was the opaqueness. So for this one, I actually did draw a line with a Sharpie, which I should have honestly done for all of the colors, but I was really only concerned about the white. So as you can see here, like, it is very opaque. You can barely see the black Sharpie behind it. And once that dries and you put on another layer, like, you're probably not going to be able to see that Sharpie at all. So that's the white gouache fresh out of the tube. Now I'm adding a little bit of water to it, which looks like it has a little red mixed in, but you can see how opaque that color is. It's a really nice full coverage white. And here is my sheet that I'll be putting in my window. I cut the right side off and the left side off, and then I put those in the drawer. So I cut the colors in half, and then I'll just put this little sheet up in my window. And next year we'll see what it looks like. So I hope you found this helpful. I'll have some links down below. And thanks for watching. Bye.